What's up, millionaires? It's your boy Millionaire E coming at you with a movie review. Now, the movie we're going to be talking about today is Piece by Piece by Pharrell Williams, or it's a story told of Pharrell Williams. Now, before I get started, if you've not seen this movie, spoiler alert for anyone who's not seen it yet, and also, if you have children and you think that this movie is going to be like, say, a child movie since it's Lego, I would say to be careful because even though this is a movie that is made entirely with Legos, and also the artist may have, done some music in the Minions. He has kind of done music with other artists that are not child friendly. And I'll kind of explain that as I go on with the video, but I just wanted to say that just as a warning. Now let's get into it. Now first, when it comes to, Pharrell Williams, I've kind of only heard, I've heard bits of songs that I've heard from him. And the thing is, what surprised me in this movie is there's a lot of things that he's done, he's had his hand in that I never knew, and I've listened to those music. But first, we're going to kind of talk about the things that I liked about the movie. Then I guess I'd say one thing that I didn't like, but first, what I really liked is I like that he told his story, being this is kind of like a documentary. He told his story with Legos. And I feel like that's really cool because I love Legos, and I feel like Legos, it creates that imagination type of effect where you can you're telling your story and you're embellishing it. Or you're saying a rocket, my mind was blown and boom, your head exploded. In Lego, you can do that in Lego. And that's why I feel like I really liked how everything was kind of, I'd say, embellished, or it showed, or say, for example, he said that he was one of those people who would look at the speaker and listen to music and he could see colors of hues in the music, which is really interesting. And you could see he's looking and it's going through his eyes and stuff, and he's seeing these different colors, which is really cool. Another thing I say is the movie was very funny. And I will say I was laughing because I was like, I came in here thinking this was going to be a kid movie. And the stuff that was in here I was like, I'm seeing Lego minifigure females with bikinis and stuff. And I'm like, this a kid's movie? And I'm like, what's even funnier is they get to Snoop Dogg. And Snoop Dogg, he I don't know if he's doing it anymore, but he smokes weed and stuff. And they were they're sitting here in the record room with them. And this dude comes in and sprays this PG spray all around because it looks like Febreze. And I'm like, that's like weed. They're smoking weed and they're sitting here and they're just they're laying on the ground. And this, his friend's spraying this PG spray, but you could tell that they're high while they're basically making music. So it's that's funny. And then the cussing was they say some things like hell or damn, pardon my French, but they also when they say shit, it's like a sensor on their mouth and it's an actual turd, an actual turd stud on their mouth when they say it, which is funny. So those things were funny. It's funny with the jokes and stuff and the characters. And like I said, I really like how, again, I didn't know that he knew all these people or he worked with all these people, which goes into my next thing is how I really like how it was informative because, like I told you, I've never really listened to that many of his songs, nor did I know that he put his hand in so many other songs. And watching this movie, I was like, wow, he did, Daft Punk, We've Come to This Far to Give Up Who We Are. I was like, I didn't know he did that. Or, he was working with Kendrick Lamar, We Gonna Be All Right. Or, Gwen Stefani. Or, other songs. I think It's Getting Hot in Here. But it was a lot of old music or old rappers that you would think, you were like, wow, I didn't think that Pharrell had music or had tracks in this song, which was really cool to see. Because wow, he has range. He can sing, he does all this. And so that's another thing that I like, because it was being this is a documentary, I was learning about stuff. And I'm actually the music itself, I'm I want to listen to some of this music. One of the songs that I believe he made just for this movie, I'm that song sounds, I think, Piece by Piece. And I'm that song sounds really nice. I was trying to look for it, and he played it at the end of the movie, and I was yeah, that sounds nice. I'm I'm gonna listen to that. And then there's some other songs from other artists that I'm like, maybe I want to go listen to this. Like Kendrick Lamar, I've been kind of getting on Kendrick Lamar, listening to some of his songs, and I'm like, maybe I want to listen to this "We Gonna Be Alright" song. So getting into like the one thing that I will say I was kind of like, I don't know about that, is as far as the advertisement for the movie, being that, you know, this is like, you see a Lego movie and you're like, hey, a Lego movie, this is going to be for children because it's Lego, and usually people think that Lego for children. And I'm like, I feel like that's where you can get into the thing of you have people coming into the movie theater watching a movie and being like, what the? I'm seeing women in bikinis. I'm hearing a song called Grinding. Um, you know, Snoop Dogg, all this type of stuff that it's his story. This is not stuff that they're adding. He's telling his story. He worked with these type of people, but it's like, I will say I don't know how they would do it, but it was like, maybe they should have like advertised this movie as, I'd say PG. I don't know if PG would be good or PG-13. And I don't even know if PG-13 would be cutting it, because I'm like, it's not crude, but it's like there are some things like old music that's being played that, you know, it's hard to describe, because it's like this old music it sounds nice, but when you listen to the lyrics, which is like, I'm thinking, how did, like, he working with Lego, how did Lego get this? Because I'm like, I know Lego is kind of strict with their type of appropriation and stuff, but I'm like, some of the songs in here, like the Daft Punk song, you know, we're up all night to get some, she's up all night to the sun, we're up all night to get lucky. And I'm like, they're not talking about the casino, yo. But so it's, in closing, I would say I like the movie. The movie was very nice. I hope they come out with DVD, because I think I'm gonna buy it, because it's a nice movie. It's because I'm a type of person who I like listening to old music. So I was listening to music. They had all those different artists that I've heard of, and I'm like, those sound nice. So remember, y'all, like the video, and you know what? Check the movie out. Of course, if you like Legos and you like old music, check it out and tell me what you thought about it. But remember, like the video, share it with your fam, and if you subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified for more videos. And I'll see you on the next video. While y'all have blessing viewers, I'll see y'all later. Bye.